Hey guys, this is Talsen here to show you some League of Legends gameplay. I'm actually going to be playing Fiddlesticks today. Going to actually be doing some jungling on them. For some odd reason, Vigar thought I was taking mid even though I took Smite. Anywho, basically if you're jungling you always want to take Smite. It does 445 true damage to target enemy, minion, or pet. Pretty essential for jungling. Basically it gives you an upper edge for when you're taking down the mobs at first when you're at such a low level. It doesn't take much to kill you. Right now I'm just going with a pretty standard Duran's Ring, plus 100 health, plus 15 ability power, and plus 5 mana regen per 5 seconds. Works out pretty well. And as jungling, first thing I take is Drain. Deals 60 plus 11 magic damage thanks to the Duran's Ring. Each second to target unit and heals Fiddlestick for 60% of the damage dealt, well, set to 5 seconds. Drain has a really short cooldown for the amount of time that you're actually using it, which is what's great about making him a jungler. I haven't played a lot of Fiddlesticks, but just from what I've done so far, he's pretty easy to play as a jungler. So if you're considering someone to jungle, he wouldn't be a bad idea. Right now I'm actually getting Singed to help give me a leash. Leash basically is where one of the other players hits on the mob first to get the mob chasing him, so you can deal damage. So basically, so that you're not taking the damage. Alright, right now we're just waiting for the blue buff to spawn here. Getting blue buff first, because first of all, after I kill the minions, that automatically puts me up to level 2. Alright, we're going to have Singe here. So he went ahead and leashed, he starts running. I go ahead and pop a Drain. And you see, when I got done with it, there was about 4 seconds left, which isn't very long at all, honestly. So I go ahead and pop another Drain on the golem here. And then after this, I go directly to Smite, which finishes them off. And why blue buff's so important for Fiddlesticks is Fiddlestick doesn't have the greatest mana pool or regen for that matter, so always important to pick up blue buff. Pick that up first and you can pretty much jungle non-stop without ever having to go back. Thanks to his Drain, that makes him what makes him such a good jungler, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the wolves next. Pretty much my jungle path is pretty simple. I just go blue buff, wolves, then I just go straight down the line. I go from phantoms, then I go to the red buff, and then golem. Sometimes I switch them and do golems and red buff first. Whatever I feel fitting at the time. On our team we got me, of course, and we got Singed, Pantheon, Teemo, and Vigar. Vigar's taking mid, Singe is taking top by himself. He's a pretty tanky guy, so he's probably a good pick to have up there. Then we got Pantheon and Teemo down at bottom here. Looks like Pantheon's trying to get a quick gank here off Gangplank. Does he get it? I don't think so. Nope, he just went squished like cat. It was a pretty fail gank, and now Teemo's going to try the same thing, and he's going to fail miserably. I think he gets Gangplank here, though, at least. Yep, there he goes. Or, wait a minute, nope, he died, but I think he still gets Gangplank. There he goes. Eye for an eye there, I guess. Yeah, right now I'm just whacking on some golems. Yeah, I went golems first, and then I went to the red buff after this. When it comes to what skills I get, I go for Drain, and then I take Dark Wind. Strikes the enemy target, then bounces to a nearby friendly unit, or excuse me, enemy unit. Deals 65 plus 11 magic damage, and silences them for 1.2 seconds. It can bounce to 5 times, and can also hit enemies more than once. Another great thing about Fiddlestick is he's not only a good jungler, he can be good used in lane. He's a very good harasser. Dark Wind is what makes it so good. He can silence them, which gives him basically no ability to do anything for a couple seconds at least. He's also actually a pretty good one-on-one character. Once you could open up with a Terror and then use a Dark Silence so they can't hit you back, and then open it up, end it with a Drain. Usually takes most of their health, if not all of it, if you're depending on how well you're fed and how far you're into the game, to be honest. I hit level 4, and that's when I take Terror. And basically all Terror is it's just a fear. I mean, nothing more to it. Singe is doing what any guy should on 2 versus 1. He's just hanging near the turret, doing some turret hugging. And Vigar's doing fairly well with a blank, it seems like. It's keeping her pushed up to the turret. And not a whole lot going on, just some minion farming really. I'm taking a stroll. Looks like I'm going to try to go over and get a gank on Cat or Gangplank. Did they get a Cat here? They hit her with Unite, but it looks like she gets out before. And I decide to not bother since they're both back in the turret. Right now, they are ahead at team kills right now, only by one though, so no biggie. And he's going for a blank. Vigar pops his stun. I go ahead and top terror and try to get her with Drain, but she unfortunately gets away. Now when you're jungling, the important thing to do that any decent jungler should do is if a guy leaves the lane and the other team's pushing down that lane, go back up where he was. You don't want to get the turret more damage than it has to, and there's honestly no point why you can't stop to help the lane out for a couple seconds while we wait for Vigar to come back. I go ahead and hit her with another Terror and Drain. Doesn't quite get her down, but she's getting there. I hit a Dark Wind on her, silencer, to get her forced out of lane. At least I would think she would, but she's going to be stupid and hang around. I don't know why she is at this point. She's very, very low health. And she's just going to stand there and chill and not do much of anything. I'm going to try to chase her. Doesn't really work, though. And we got Ashe top here. Ashe and Mooma are pushing down. Singe is coming back to protect the turret. Vigar misses with a stun, unfortunately, but I do hit LeBlanc with the Dark Wind. And Vigar just barely misses with his ability. And Pantheon gets killed by Cat again, and Teemo's trying to kill Gangplank. Which she fails at, unfortunately. I'm trying to backdoor LeBlanc here. She gets a little wiser and decides to back up to the second turret there. Finge is just doing what he's always doing, just turret hugging. Alright. Singe feeling a little ornery and took a lot of damage for it. Alright. Not a whole lot happening here. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video a little bit until something interesting actually happens. Bottom lane here. Still not a whole lot. Vigar's pushing top. LeBlanc pretty well, so. And right now I'm going to go ahead and get blue buff back, really essential like I was saying before. I don't think I quite hit level 6 yet from this. Let's see, nah, not quite. I don't think I'm going to quite get it. No. Alright, now I decided to go try to help out Singed here. He's been hugging a turret like a boss for quite a while now. Vigar went ahead and took out LeBlanc here, and now Moova got his snare on me. Ashe completely misses with her arrow. Singe goes ahead and pulls her back. I go ahead and use Crow Storm. I kind of screwed up there where I was doing it, but it still worked. Still got the kill out of it. I'm trying to hunt down a Moo here. I decided not to go for the bush. A little low on health for that. Moo goes ahead and pulls me the snag, but unfortunately it doesn't work. And Singe pulls him back, and Singe gets a kill out of it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and back for obvious reasons, so it's Singed. And next up, I picked up some boot speed, just standard boots, Sapphire Crest, 200 mana. Fiddlestick always needs the mana, so, and a Blasting Wand, plus 40 ability power. Right, I'm going to go ahead and back up Vigar while he backs. And we got Pantheon, who's trying to be sneaky in the bush there. Not a whole lot going on, so I go ahead and go back for red buff. Inference. Might as well cover this as well. That blue buff, the unit has greatly increased mana and energy regen and has a 20% cooldown reduction on their abilities. If slain, this buff transfers to the killer. You always want to try to avoid being slain in any case or scenario, but it's even worse for the case, especially when we got both buffs, because then they go right to the guy you killed, giving them the extra hand instead of giving it to your own teammates, basically. Go ahead and try to take out a little blank here. Vigar hits her with a stun, and she's down with my drain. Not much of a problem there for that little blank. And I don't know what bottom's doing, but they're kind of getting their crap beat out of them. So now I'm going to go ahead and take care of bottom while I wait for them to respawn. Singe just chilling up top, just being singed. Not a whole lot going on in the middle either. The blank's probably just now respawns. Yeah. Alright. Singe just called one top MIA. Let's see. Minion-wise, I'm most ahead of all my teams except for Vigar. He's got a few more than me. Ash seems to be taking the lead though, about 55 right now. Everyone else is pretty measly right now. Alright, we got a LeBlanc and Vigar fight going on here. Vigar not doing too good. But it looks like LeBlanc did see the gank. But do I get her? Well, very close. Fortunately, Darkwind didn't bounce off her twice. Alright, bottom's doing exactly what they were doing last time I looked. Didn't seem to work the last two times, but they're going to go ahead and try it again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start beating up on the middle turret here. Take down about half health. And still not a whole lot going on top. Go ahead and back up. Looks like I'm going to maybe... Yeah, no, I'm going to back first. Let's see. I think right now I'm actually building up to get a Rod of Ages. It's a good thing to get as early as possible. I went ahead and picked up Sorcerer's Boots first, though. It gives you a +2 movement speed, which is great. Gets you out tight spots better chance than just boosted speeds would, but... Rod of Ages is the thing I'm building for. Plus, gives you a +450 health, +525 mana, +60 ability power. And the passive is your champion gains 18 health, 20 mana, and 2 ability power every minute, up to 10 times. And the unique passive on leveling up restores 250 health and 200 mana over 8 seconds. And that's why Rod of Ages is such a good thing to get at lower levels. Keeps you healthy in lane better. In the case that you're leveling up, you get a good chunk of your health back. And as well as Rod of Ages is based on time, so... the longer you have it, the better. Until it caps, of course. Alright, looks like Pantheon's trying to take out a gangplank here. He hits him with a exhaust to get it back. Witch saves his butt. Tina's going to go ahead and try to backdoor him. He hits the mushroom, but I don't think it's enough to get him down. I'm trying to find a little blank at the moment. She goes ahead and gets out of there. Okay. Singe is going after Ashe here. The thing about Ashes is that she can really control a fight, but she is very squishy. And the worst part about Ashe, though, is trying to run from her. It's the worst thing ever, because each arrow that she hits you with slows you, so you pretty much can't get away from her. You're just better off trying to kill her before she kills you, pretty much. And so that's a good thing about her, though. She is really squishy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take blue buff again, of course. And apparently Cat kind of sucks. Even though she's doing better than Teemo, but you know, that's the internet for you. Although she only has 9 minion kills, which is pretty awful, I have to say. Alright, and they're going for a cat. I don't know. She was trying to get Pantheon and all that. I don't know how well it's going to work out for her. And she got killed because of being this flat stupid. Looks like we managed to get a little blank out of it. And now we're trying to take in a Moo. Doesn't quite work though. And bottom here looks like they're going to go ahead and push this turret here. Hopefully they can knock it down for us. Alright, I don't think I've talked about my ultimate yet. It's Crowstorm. A murder of crows flock wildly around Fiddlesticks for 5 seconds, dealing 125 plus 29 magic damage each second to all enemy units in the area. Basically, you gotta charge. It has a 1.5 second charge rate. That's the only bad thing about his ulti, is it does take a couple seconds to charge. So basically, you want to try to do it from within a bush, or maybe use it for a back door. You don't want to be the one initiating. That's just a bad idea. Fiddlesticks is a little too squishy to be going in first with Crowstorm. Usually all that does is get him killed. Alright, looks like they went ahead and took down bottom turret there. And Teemo's playing Mushroom right on top of Cat, and she manages to destroy it before it can actually set. Right now Teemo's trying to kill a Cat. And Gangplank comes in though. Don't see this going too well for Teemo here. And Teemo's down. Well, I thought Pantheon was going to help Vigar middle, but I guess not. Yep, here he comes back. And they kill her duplicate, but doesn't do a whole lot, honestly. And it looks like right now we're just trying to harass top some, try to wither away Ash's health some more. Another good thing is good advice, don't attack the tank first. They're called a tank for a reason. They're meant to take damage. You want to go for the big damage dealers first. I mean, I know the tank's got some stuns, things like that help prevent that and help keep the team alive, but they should be one of your last targets, honestly. Right now, Gangplank gets a kill on Vigar, and Pantheon's going to go ahead and try to take out Gangplank here, but I don't think he does. He then backs off. We got Teemo chasing down Cat now. And she goes and pops her ult here, but I don't think it's enough. Down goes Cat. And now I'm chilling in a bush waiting for a blank to see if she pops up, but she doesn't look like she goes down to push the turret any further. Cinch has top actually pushed pretty far. And he's chilling in a bush. Don't know if he's going to try to go for a Moo here. And Teemo takes down a Gangplank. And it looks like he's going to go for the Moo. Oh, can he get him? Popped heal, so no dice. And apparently Gangplank was on the phone, so he thinks that gives him the excuse to suck. And I believe I went back to pick up Rod of Ages. No, I actually went ahead and picked up the Catalyst Protector. Must not have enough. Catalyst gives you 325 mana, 290 health, and on leveling restores 250 health and 200 mana over 8 seconds. And Pantheon wants to kill a Cat here. Pretty sure he can. He's a little low on health, so. Looks like he's going to try to wait for a Teemo. I'm busy getting red buff at the moment. And Singe is just chilling in the bushes for the sake of chilling in the bushes. And Pantheon's still waiting on Cat. We can go ahead and join the party here and go meet up with Pantheon. And it looks like Teemo's going to initiate here. Pantheon gets a stun on her. Going to go ahead and probably pop Terrify on her. Going to have Dark Wind and Drain to finish her off. Easy kill. Alright, we got Singe pushing the top again. Doing pretty well at that, I might add. And there comes a Gangplank. Go ahead and chase after him. He runs right into Teemo Shroom, which is just bad luck for him. Blank comes around, and I don't think we get him. Teemo goes after Gangplank, and I go after LeBlanc. I think Pantheon gets off a stun here. Maybe not. Blank made a mistake going the wrong way. Viger gets a stun on her. Pantheon hits her, and Viger gets killed. And unfortunately, Singe got killed by Ashe in the process. And already a surrender vote that failed. Alright, looks like they're going to try to take the middle turret here. I'm going to go ahead and, of course, get blue buff. Also, Fiddlesticks passive is nearby enemies have their magic resist reduced by 10%. Or excuse me, not 10%, but like 10. And Teemo and Gangplank are arguing about how he sucks. Alright, looks like we're going to go ahead and show him Bush, try to let him push down some. Cat's just trying to defend the turret up at the bottom there. Go ahead and go back to the middle. Seeing a Moo, not seeing anyone else. Don't know if he's by himself here, or if he's just trying to bait us. Oh, there comes Ashe. Let them push a little further down if they're going to follow, but unfortunately they do not. Playing Cat trying to push back the bottom turret there. And Singe is pushing top force pretty good there. And we find a LeBlanc in the process. Looks like they were trying to get Dragon. Did not get it. Gonna chase them down, so I go ahead and decide to go, let's kill the Dragon. Hit him with a smite, and there's 190 extra gold for us. Hit him with Terrify, and she somehow managed to get out of that. And Cat's being retarded here and decides to go in the middle of everybody. And LeBlanc still gets killed in the process. LeBlanc goes ahead. Gangplank goes ahead and gets a kill off Vigar with his ulti. And nobody was paying attention to the Singe, and he takes out the top turret there. Alright, looks like I went ahead and backed and went ahead and got Rod of Ages. And not a whole lot going on right now. I don't see any of the enemy team. Well, there's Gangplank, he's up there. Alright, I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. There's not a whole lot happening right now. So it's a real pain in the butt to try to control the camera when you're whizzing through this fast. It's just ridiculous. Well, that time, Teemo got a kill off LeBlanc. Now they're going to go kill a cat. Then Mumu comes in. Oh, well, Teemo got killed. I'm going to go ahead and pop Crow Storm here. Got a cat in the process, and I'm going to go ahead and get an Ashe. We'll go ahead and flash out of a Mumu, terrify him, go ahead and drain him, and that's the end of him. Gameplay tries to go his ulti, but failed miserably at it. Got a nice triple kill there. And Gameplay does manage to kill me there, but he doesn't last long either. But unfortunately, he does get a big chunk of 483 gold off my kill streak. Alright, so we got Gameplay dead. Looks like the rest of the team has already revived. I have to say LeBlanc is doing the most terrible right now, 0-6-2. Alright, just went ahead and revived. Looks like Vigar's chasing LeBlanc. Kills her duplicate. And Vigar almost gets a kill on LeBlanc, but unfortunately Moo came down just at the right time. And go ahead and protect the middle turret here. Alright, Vigar's just chilling at bottom there, waiting for a good opportunity. Gets Moo stunned there. But it doesn't amount to much, and Ashe is trying to come around for a gank. Vigar seems a little stuck at the moment. I think he gets killed here. Team was trying to come in and help him, but he does not quite make it in time. So it goes down a Moo, and now we're chasing after Ashe. There's also a cat that cinches after. And I believe Cat dies here, and then Gangplank decides to be stupid and jump in the fray after we already killed two of his teammates, and down goes Gangplank. See pretty well, we're destroying them in team kills, almost have 10 more, and LeBlanc decides to try to go for a Teemo here. Not the best idea in the world, but I think she does manage to get away. Got Vigar, maybe not. He gets off, she gets out of stun. Still chasing after LeBlanc though. Pantheon might be able to get him with his stun, I'm not sure. He's close. Looks like he just barely gets, she just barely gets away from him. Still very persistent on trying to get her, but it's too late for that now. Alright, we got a Moo, Cat, and Ashe, and we're all hiding in a bush here, and Gameplay decides to come around first. I go ahead and pull out. I'm going to go ahead and pop Crow Storm in the middle of them all. Do some serious AoE damage, killing a Moo in the process. Kill Gameplay as well. Alright, we're chasing after Ashe. And goes down Cat. And now we're going after LeBlanc. And get her all my Dark Winds. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't surrendered again yet, how this match has been going. The team fights aren't even close in any way. But, yeah, admire them for their persistence, you know. Maybe they could come back, you never know. Next thing I picked up is the Abyssal Scepter. It gives 70 ability power, 57 magic resistance, and reduces the magic resist of nearby enemy champions by 20. So, with my passive, that gives it 30. And Vigar goes in and stun here and gets a. It just only hits a cat, unfortunately, out of it. Got a good team fight going on here, though. And LeBlanc jumps in and I think she gets herself killed. Maybe not. Gameplay pops his ulti to try to help out and goes down singed. And Teemo goes down. Alright, now we're just waiting. I'm trying to bait them in further here. but it doesn't look like they take the bait. Well, Gameplay decides to hang around here, and Pantheon gets a stun on him. Hits him with exhaust. He might as well be good as well as dead. Looks like he might have flashed out of it. Alright. And top Ash went ahead and took care of the minions that were chipping away at their turret, unfortunately. Now we're ahead by 11 kills. Now we're pretty well destroying them. So far it's been a really good game. Alright, looks like they're all going to be going middle to try to protect their turret there. And Moo runs right into Teammate's Shroom. He does get snag on him, but Pantheon comes in and stuns him, and he dies in the process. I go ahead and Crow Storm in the middle of him. I get a Moo in the process, and a Gangplank. And Vygar picks up the cat kill. Now Ash is trying to get away from Singed here. He goes ahead and flashes in, but I think he completely wasted it there. Takes down the turret though in the middle. Now we're just kind of waiting on minions to catch up here, so we're going to go start whacking this turret. Looks like Singed is going to go top and try to finish off that turret. And it looks like Vygar is going to go bottom and try to take that turret. I'm going to go ahead and back here, go buy some more stuff. And LeBlanc is begging us to finish this because she's tired of getting snot beat out of her. And a surrender that failed. I really don't quite understand why they're still wanting to play this match. It's not going well for them at all at this point. And Singed did get down the turret, but he's got two people to take care of here. Singed can take a lot of damage though, so he should be alright. You guys got hit with exhaust, but he goes ahead and hits them there with his slow. Looks like he's going to make it out, unless a Moo gets him, but I don't think so. And he does get a kill off of LeBlanc by her running into his poison the entire time, pretty much. He's going to be down here in the middle, farming some minions, and it looks like Singed is going to hang around. Which is not a very good idea. 3 versus 1 never goes well in such a case. And there goes the Singed. Team tries to catch up, but he's a little late in the process, so he's going to plant some shrooms behind the bush and hit a cake. And then he gets caught with Ash. Vygar decides to come in. Pantheon's going to go ahead and use his ulti here, right in the middle, and he hits both of them. Gets a stun on the Moo, and down goes the Moo. Cat still decides to stay around for some weird reason. And I'm going to go ahead and give up chase here. Not much point in this point. Okay, then gets stunned, and down goes LeBlanc very quickly. I don't know what she was thinking there. Go ahead and try to get a Gangplank, but he does realize what's happening before. Goes ahead and pops his Zolly right in the middle there, slowing down Teemo, taking a good chunk of his health out. Pantheon goes back in to protect. Just hanging on the side here. It looks like we're all waiting in the bushes for the moment to see what happens. Then just pushing in the middle here, trying to get the minions back up there. It looks like he's going to come join the team now. And there's Cat. And we'll try to take out here with Drain. Nope. Gonna get hit with an Ash. Yeah, I get hit with an Ash Arrow, and that pretty much finishes me off, I believe, here. Go ahead and use Crow Storm. I do get a kill out of it, though. And Singe is going after his people after he drops his poison all around. And they all walk right into it. And there goes down Ash. And a Moo. Oh, no, he flashed back into the wall. Next thing I picked up is the Death Cap, 140 ability power, increases ability power by 30%. Makes you hit really hard, that's all I can really say about it. And Gameplay is still talking about how awesome he is doing. Which I have to say is not that fantastic. Alright, looks like Pantheon's going to try and knock down this middle turret here with his little army of minions. And the other Pantheon decides to use his ulti here. Kind of a waste of an ulti, but... And Teemo's pushing bottom here. Cat's going to try to get a kill off of him. He pops exhaust. But she doesn't go down. Now, Bullblink's going to be giving chase here. He plants a shroom. Vigar's going to come in, say hi. We got a fight with Pantheon and Moo Moo in the middle here. Pantheon goes ahead and backs off. I go down at bottom. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the Dark Wind. Does pretty good damage now, considering how fed I am. And Vigar takes down a little blank. And I get snagged, and down goes me. Teemo goes ahead and kills an Amumu while he's at it. Ash gets Teemo in the process, Singe goes ahead and pops in. Go ahead and hit him with some poison. Yeah, Singe is starting to run back, and he's still hanging around. And I think, yep, there goes an Ash, but Gameplay takes out Singe in the process. Fire go aheads and backs, and I don't know what Pantheon's doing at the moment. He seems to be AFK or something, I don't know. There he is. He's going to pop his ulti on Gangplank. He's going to miss, but he should be able to get him down here. Yep, maybe not. Now looks like Gameplay did finally go back. Now there's a cat trying to keep the turret up, which is pretty stupid, and then she goes ahead and pops his ulti on him. But that's not going to go too well considering the circumstances. Hits her with a exhaust, but she flashes out of it, and the blade comes down and Moo to back her up. And Pantheon goes down. Yeah, this looks like some more good old minion fun from them. Looks like Teemo's going to see what he can do at bottom here. I don't think I get a chance to get it, but the last thing I get is the Zana's Hourglass. 100 ability power plus 50 armor. Unique. Active places your champion in stasis for 2 seconds, rendering you invulnerable and untargetable, but unable to take any action. It has a 90-second cooldown. It's actually a pretty good active, to be honest. I mean, if you get stuck in a fight where it's just you, those 2 seconds can mean the difference between life and death of your team catching up on them. Basically, if you're taking some serious damage, you pop that. Your team's close by, they can get in. we're going to go ahead and take Dragon down for 390 gold practically at this point. The other thing about Fiddlestick is he makes an excellent take on the Dragon and Baron just because of his drain. He practically takes no damage from it at all. Alright, going to go ahead and speed us up again. And Gameplate's chilling in the bush again. Looks like we're all going to go join Gameplate in the bush. Okay, that's going to open up the Zolti, and LeBlanc is not paying any bit of attention. I'm going to pop up my Crow Storm here. Do nice damage and just completely destroy their team. Good triple kill in the process, always fun. Now we're just waiting on minions to catch up so we can take out this middle turret. Ash is trying to take out the minions at top turret so they don't take that one as well. So it's pretty low. I don't know if she can know if she just barely finishes them off. Now we're going to take the inhibitor. For any of you that haven't played League of Legends for some odd reason, inhibitor spawns super minions in that lane. Basically, they are really super uber minions. I mean, it's the best way to explain them. I mean, they have a ton more health, they take a lot of damage before they die, they do a lot more damage. Otherwise, it's a very good thing to take out an inhibitor. Obviously. Since it's going to go ahead and push top here. It looks like we're going to go ahead and push bottom as well. Turret's not going to stay very long. And down goes that turret. And it looks like we can go ahead and try to defend the inhibitor here. Looks like Singe is going to finish off the turret up top. And we got our team fight going on, which does not end well for them. Finish off an Ashe here. Now I'm going to go ahead and go after a Moo. Vigard decides to stun him, but he ends up getting killed in the process. Not such a good idea. Moo hits with his heal, flashes away. Hit him with Dark Flight. Don't quite get him though, unfortunately. Singe seems to be doing a change up. I'm going to try to finish off the inhibitor. Which doesn't take too long to do. And down goes the other inhibitor. And right now we're just finishing off this match here pretty much. At this point there's no way they can come back, obviously. And squish goes Gangplank. Looks like Pantheon's going to go ahead and take out the other inhibitor while he's at it. And minions are just whacking away at the turret here. Not much else left to do in this match, honestly. And down goes the LeBlanc. Fire goes ahead and hits the stun, gets a Moo and Ashe caught in it. Ashe almost down. They don't get her, but Pantheon does drop his ulti right in the middle of them. Moo does pick up a kill off of Singe. Pantheon kills Cat. And Moo gets another kill off of Pantheon. Ashe decides to drop by again. Fire gets stunned, drops a nice hit on her. I hit her with Terrify and down. Moo decides to stop back in for a feed pretty much at this point. And the team's aced. And GG everybody. Well, that's another look at League of Legends. That was Fiddlesticks. My impressions of Fiddlestick is he's an awesome jungler and he's a great ganker. I mean, if you're thinking about using a character to jungle with, he's really good at it. He's very easy to jungle with. He's overall a pretty easy character to play, honestly. You just want to kind of combo his moves up. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and just want to remind you all to like this video, subscribe, and there'll be plenty more videos of Star Wars The Old Republic, League of Legends, Skyrim, and when it comes out, Guild Wars 2. See you next time, guys.